Now in theaters.
Exodus, Gods and Kings. 4 stars. Really great depending on your point of view. Really bad, also depending on your point of view. It was a really great film from a moviegoer's standpoint. It was a lot of cool things to see. It was not Lord of the Rings like they did with Noah, which I was happy about, but there was some inaccuracies. If you're a believer or a Christian and you like the Bible story, let's face it, the book is better. But the book is better in lots of cases with films, not just Bible stories. There was a few things they left out from the Bible story which I thought would have added to the film, where instead of the plagues all happening naturally as one thing rolling into another, rolling into another, rolling into another, where Moses actually comes and says, this is going to happen, and then that happens, and then Pharaoh's like, okay, we've had enough, just call the plague off, and you guys can go worship, but go worship in the land. And then he makes him a deal the next day and says, okay, well, go, but don't go too far. Then he makes a deal the next day and says, okay, well, you go, but make sure you come back. So they left all that out, and they really glazed over the ending very, very quickly with the ending. It was just kind of, and the way they portrayed God, I was not a fan of. I mean, I get that we don't know what God looks like, but he's not a vindictive, angry, little vengeful child. I don't see that happening. I don't get that part. So they really low-budget burning bush and just kind of skipped over that for this little dude. But what really surprised me, though, was Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul was great. He hardly even says anything, but he was really great in this film. And I even dreamed last night that I hung out with Aaron Paul in L.A., and I was riding the back seat, and he was in the front seat. And I was just bragging on about how great I thought he was in Exodus. He was like, oh, thanks, yo. I thought I did really good. I didn't even get to say anything, yo. but anyways, I thought he was great as Joshua in the film. Christian Bale, I did expect him to put a Sphinx hat on and come down going, I'm Moses, but that never happened. Exodus, Gods and Kings, rated PG-13. If Chris Rock made an autobiography of his life, it would probably be called Top 5. Except that Chris Rock has never been the funniest man in America. Or the world. Some of it was really funny, and some of it was really, really dramatic, and Chris Rock is not known for his acting abilities. He's known for his stand-up routine, which he does in the film. It's like it couldn't decide whether it was a rom-com, a dramedy, or a comedy. It was very unbalanced. Dramedies are usually just a little bit of humor kind of spread out throughout the entire movie, but it has a message. Comedies are pretty much joke after joke after joke. This had bits of both. It had those flashback Family Guy type joke moments, like, and then this happened, and then something funny happens, and you're like, oh, that's funny, and then what? Are we back to serious stuff now? What's going on? 3 stars. Okay. Can't believe it's in 4 screens in my theater. Top 5, rated R. And a couple of little gems that you might have missed. Babadook. Haha. Who saw that coming? You need to watch that film. I've nothing but high ratings from all my friends. I had to see it. You will be terrified. 5 stars. A horror movie you're going to love. Babadook, rated R. And another gem you might have missed, Snowpiercer, starring Captain America himself, Chris Evans. 4.5 stars. A must-see on Netflix. Watch it now. Snowpiercer, rated R. I apologize for having to do this episode on my phone. I apologize for not showing off more awesome shirts from RippedApparel.com. I have been really busy in the booth today. I had to voice match for Lawrence Fishburne, for Mike Mark Healy, I don't remember. Jeff Bridges. I had to do 2 movie trailers. I had to do a documentary, 2 other auditions. So I've been swamped today. That's cool, though. I mean, it's been kind of slow lately. So, it's time to read your comments. So here we go. Tonight we fight, and when the sun rises, I promise you, Castle Black will stand. Turds. Avengers assemble. Jones wins again. Get to the chopper! Keep the camera steady, Stacy. I love news. Be sure to subscribe for more epic voice reviews. And stay tuned for Thursday's video, introducing a brand new series. Ever wanted to see your 2 favorite characters duke it out in the ultimate battle? Then stay tuned and get ready for the end of the beginning of the end. All of these awesome shirts are brought to you by RippedApparel.com.